What is good, folks? It's your boy here, Jordan Moore, you also known as Just Small. I have to be a little bit quieter right now because my granddad's in bed. Yeah. So, now today we're going to be talking about the Champions League final, which is happening tonight. I am unfortunately at work till 9 o'clock, so I am going to miss it. So as everybody should know by now, I do like football. I do have a team that I support, and that is Chelsea. But and this is a big but, we're going up against Manchester City. Even though Thomas Tuchel has gone and proved that he can beat Pep Guardiola's Man City side, does it really count for anything? This is a completely different match. This is for silverware. This is the top tier. This is Champions League. But when you look at Pep, does he have what it takes to win the Champions League? I don't know. Does Thomas Tuchel? I think he does. But also, to the matter of fact, you look at the history of both clubs. Manchester City, this is the first time that they've ever reached a Champions League final. Chelsea have made it to a Champions League final twice, maybe three times. Or no, I think it's twice. And got to the semi finals a few times. Yeah, let's not talk about that one though. It's a disgrace.
I don't think, with the greatest respect, that a referee's glory is the strongest official you can put down. This is supposed to be the.
So basically, what this is my predictions of what I think the full time score is going to be with Chelsea versus Manchester City. Now, I think that this is going to be one of those games where it could be either like a 1-1 or a 2-2. Both teams have got enough quality to bag goals. You've got the likes of Mason Mount for Chelsea, Timo Werner, Havertz, Ziyech. You've got a whole plethora of players that have clearly got enough quality in there to score goals. You've got Aguero, De Bruyne, Sterling, Mahrez. Yeah, I'm for some reason going for a blank at the moment. But in all honesty, it's going to be extremely tough to predict what this full-time scoreline is going to be. Both teams are on cloud nine right now. They've just gotten into the Champions League playoff spots. Well, the Champions League spots for next season. Chelsea finishing in fourth. Sorry, getting rather fortunate with that one, I do have to admit, but they still managed to get the job done. Um, Chelsea are also on the up with the last half of the season, playing some really good football after the arrival of Thomas Tuchel. Yes, it was heartbreaking as a Chelsea supporter myself to say goodbye to Frank Lampard, but it had to be done. Frank wasn't getting in the results. It was the best decision that Chelsea really should have made, and that was to say, sorry, Frank, but you're going to have to go. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. Maybe one day in the future, when Frank's gotten a bit more experience as a manager, we could see him return as Chelsea manager. But I have to say right now, the best thing for him to do is go off and get experience. Go to some smaller club teams. Maybe go back to the likes of Derby, etc. Or just some another big club, another decent club uh, around English football. I mean, even if he wanted to, he could try his luck abroad. But I think the best thing for him is to go get himself to like a club in the lower leagues, get his experience up, have about 2 or 3 seasons with them, try and build something like he tried to do with Chelsea. Unfortunately, didn't pan off it the way he wanted it to. But like I said, this is going to be extremely difficult to choose which team is going to win this. It really is. Like I said, both teams have got some pros, and they've both got their cons. The Manchester City team that we've seen today is a very aging team, but you still can't deny the fact that they've got world class talent all across the board. But when you look at Chelsea, they've still got world class talent, but they're still more on the younger side, with a fair bit of experience still in there, with the likes of Thiago Silva and Aspilicueta. Now, both of those players, fantastic players, both veterans of the game. Aspilicueta's been through it all, as has Thiago Silva, playing in a Champions League final. and or just a big trophy final. Not many Manchester City players have actually gone and done that. Not many Manchester City players have played in that kind of environment for a Champions League final. I don't even think any of those players have. Not even De Bruyne, not even Aguero have made themselves get into the Champions League final. So this is going to be extremely difficult. For me, I'm going to have to go for either a 1-1 draw. If there is going to be a winner, I can see possibly Chelsea just edging it because they've got that experience just in there with a fair few of the players that they've got in their squad that have played in the Champions League final before. And so I could possibly see them winning like a 2-1. But in my honest opinion, I see it being a 1-1 draw, and then I see it going to penalties. Now, this is going to be difficult to say which team's going to win because you never know who's going to take a good penalty. You never know who's going to take a crap penalty. So I'm going to leave that to the imagination of everybody. But of course, I'm going to say I hope and I pray to God that Chelsea do get their second Champions League since 2012. We all remember it when King Didier Drogba, the legend that he is, headed that ball top of the top bins, absolute scenes, last second of the game. Then it went to penalties, and he ended up scoring the winning penalty, and it was perfect for him. And I'm hoping that maybe Timo Werner gets his chance to shine here. I really, really do. I really, really hope that Timo gets his opportunity because Timo has been playing some incredible football over the last few months now. Yes, he's been missing some sitters every so often, but how amazing would it be and how much of a statement from Timo himself if he scored the winner for Chelsea in the Champions League final? That would shush all the haters up because we have just gotten the Champions League trophy. I actually rate Timo Werner. I think he's a sensational player. His pace is sensational. He knows what he's doing, but of course he's struggled a little bit at Chelsea. He's had a lot of unfortunate moments and a lot of big misses, but this is his opportunity to get that win back, to get the fans back on his side, and maybe score the winning goal in the Champions League final. The only people that I can see Man City doing it for them is De Bruyne, Aguero, Mahrez. They're the only three players that I see possibly being able to win it for City. For Chelsea, you've got Mason Mount, you've got Timo Werner, you've got Kai Havertz, Ziyech. You've got who else have we got? Like, who haven't we got? We've got Jorginho, we've got Kante. You know, if these players are fit and healthy and ready to play in this Champions League final, trust me, it's going to be an extremely interesting Champions League final. This is the first time I think in a long time since the likes of the last time that there was two English teams was Tottenham and Liverpool, and we all know what happened there. But the last time before that there were two Premier League English clubs in the Champions League final was Manchester United versus Chelsea. That was when good old Cristiano Ronaldo, back in his younger days, was at Manchester United and he scored that incredible header against us, which still hurts. But nothing hurts as much as when John Terry had the opportunity to score the winning penalty and he slips. All I want to be able to hear tonight is when I get home, I hear he's done it. It's either Timo, it's Mason, Kai, Hakim, either one of them. But I would really like either Mason or Timo to get that because Mason Mount this season has been sensational for Chelsea and he deserves his spot in the England squad. But also, to the matter of fact, Timo deserves his redemption. He deserves to be able to hush those haters and hush all the fans up. Well, not hush them up, but actually get them on his side and actually get them going, Timo, Timo. I want that for him because he does seem like an incredible player. Yes, he's had a bit of unfortunate time at Chelsea at the moment, but it always takes a little bit of time to get used to the Barclays Premier League, especially for someone like Timo who is still young and has never played British football or English football before. It's completely different to what it is over here than what it is over Germany. Premier League is the literal greatest league in the world. The Liga has fallen off. Bundesliga, it's mainly really only one team at the moment in Bayern. And Dortmund have kind of stepped off the pedestal quite a bit, but they look like they're on that way back, but they still have a fair bit of a journey to go there with Dortmund. Bayern are just still the kings of German football, with the likes of Robert Lewandowski. Who knows when this man's going to retire? He's an absolute goal scoring machine. You know, every game he plays, he's going to bag a goal. You've got Gnabry, you've got Sane, you've got Kingsley Coman. The team that Bayern have is just stupidly good. So you can't really say anything about Bayern, being the top dogs in the Bundesliga. But then you go on over to the La Liga, and you realise that it's not as simple as or as easy or as dominant as it used to be, with two big clubs and having that little club just behind them. And that would be Real Madrid and Barcelona, and then having Atletico Madrid just slightly behind them. It looks like, well, most and definitely, honestly, it goes to show that Barcelona and Real Madrid have lost, well, let's just say they've lost a lot of world class quality players that they have over the last 5 seasons. If we rewind 5 years ago, the team that Real Madrid and Barcelona used to have, when all the players that they do have now were actually in their primes, it was a lot different. But now these players are aging. The Spanish league is a lot quicker than people think it is. It's a fast-paced environment of a football game, whilst over here in England, it's a lot. It's even more quicker. It's more tactical, more strong. The defenders are clearly 10 times better, stronger, quicker. You've got 10 times better quality goalkeepers. That is to why that the British Football League is, or the Barclays Premier League, but also English football is a lot more intense than any other league in the world, because you don't have many of these other players wanting to go to La Liga, Bundesliga, League One. You don't see players wanting to go to these leagues. The reason to why, they want to play for the big boys, they want to play for the big money, they want to play for the big clubs that are in England. They get the biggest of rewards. They get the Barclays Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. They get Champions League or Europa League. Whilst in other leagues, they only maybe have 3 trophies that they could possibly win, with a League Cup, a League, and then a Champions or Europa League. It's either one of the two. But like I said, this is going to be extremely difficult to say who's going to win this. So, yeah, I'm going to have to say a 1-1 draw, and it's going to go to penalties. And I would have to just say it would be. Oh, I would say a 5-4 on penalties to Chelsea. That's what I would say. But at the same time, I would say City could win it a 1-0. And also so could Chelsea. They both got the quality there. They both got the talent there. But who's got that in them? Who's got that experience? That's why I'm saying Chelsea. Not just because I'm a Chelsea fan, but because Chelsea have got them players in there that have actually played in Champions League finals before. Man City, I don't think they have anyone in their squad that have played a Champions League final before, and that's why I think Chelsea may just edge it. I think with Thiago Silva, who is a veteran of the game, he's played in a plethora of Champions League finals. Cesar Azpilicueta, he's played in a fair few Europa League finals and Champions League finals. They know what it is. They know what it's about. So give them the chance. That's why I think Chelsea could either win 2-1 full time or they'll win through penalties. Let me know who you guys and girls, if you're here, let me know who you all think is going to win today's Champions League final. Manchester City or Chelsea? Get down in the comment section. Tell me your score predictions for the full time whistle. Also, make sure that you also subscribe so you never miss an upload, and also crush that like button. Thank you all ever so much for watching. Come on the Blues, come on the Chelsea. I'll see you all next time. See ya, take care, and peace.